exponential growth of GDP is comprehensively bad for the environment, right? Like all of that growth of GDP equaled, there's an important thing called the Garrett relation that shows a one-for-one correlation between energy used and global GDP, global energy use and global GDP. It's a 99% correlation, actually, meaning that the increases in efficiency of energy generation only give you about 1% change of more dollars per joule per year. But for the most part, exponential growth of GDP equals exponential energy demand. So climate change and exponential GDP are exactly correlated, and all of that money gets used in a materials economy, a supply chain that's a linear materials economy that through mining, logging, fishing, etc., is unrenewably taking stuff from the earth on one side, turning it into shit we use for a little while and making it into trash and pollution on the other side. You cannot run, it's like so obvious, but you cannot run an exponential financial system on a linear materials economy that has to be coupled to it on a finite planet forever. So you start to hit planetary boundaries, right? So what decreased us having likelihood for war moved us towards planetary boundaries on all the planetary boundaries. We said we can all have more stuff without taking each other's stuff by taking all the shit from nature as quickly as we can. So this was obviously not that smart for our own long-term, and now we're there where we're actually bypassing some of the planetary boundaries, critical tipping points already. There was a paper published a couple months ago in the American Chemical Society journal that said the planetary tipping point on certain environmental pollutants, particularly floral surfactants, had already been passed, meaning rainwater all around the world in very remote areas contain these PFAS forever chemicals beyond EPA safe levels. That means that if you're gathering rainwater in the middle of nowhere for your off-grid sustainable thing, it has beyond EPA levels of carcinogen, neurotoxin, endocrine disrupting chemicals everywhere, no matter where you are on the planet, because we've put that many of them into the environment already. And an exponential financial system means an exponential amount of pollution, mining, etc.